Anger does not ruin your life all at once. It does it quietly. It steals 10 minutes here, a conversation there, a decision you replay long after it happened. Most people think this is normal. They think anger comes from rude people, stress, or unfair situations. But that explanation is comforting and wrong. Anger is not caused by what happens to you. It is caused by one internal habit. And once you see that habit clearly, something changes. Anger stops feeling powerful. It starts feeling predictable. This is where most people misunderstand anger. They try to control it. They suppress it. They tell themselves to calm down, and it never works. Because anger is not an emotion problem, it is a control problem. It appears the moment your mind expects things to go one way, and reality refuses to cooperate. Expectation comes first, reality disagrees. Emotion fills the gap. That gap is where anger lives. Warriors like Miyamoto Musashi understood this centuries ago, not as philosophy, as survival. He knew that the man who can be provoked has already lost control of the situation. In this video, you will see why anger feels automatic, why trying to control it keeps it alive, and the one discipline that removes it at the root. This is not about calming down. It is about becoming unprovocable, and it begins with a man who thought anger was his strength. His name was Aiden Mara. Aiden never thought of himself as an angry man. He thought of himself as principled. He reacted because things mattered. He argued because standards mattered. He defended himself because respect mattered. That was the story he told himself. But anger kept leaving damage behind him. A conversation that never fully recovered. A relationship that slowly cooled. An opportunity that quietly went to someone else. Nothing collapsed dramatically. Things simply stopped opening. Anger did not destroy his life in one moment. It eroded it slowly, reaction by reaction. And the most dangerous part was this. Aiden always felt justified. Chapter 1. Why anger feels automatic. Anger feels powerful because it feels immediate. It arrives with certainty, with urgency, with the sense that something must be corrected right now. But anger is not pure emotion. It is interpretation. It appears when the mind expects control, and reality refuses to comply. Someone should have acted differently. Something should not have happened. Life should have followed a different script. Expectation comes first. Reality disagrees. Emotion fills the gap. Anger is resistance to what already exists. Aiden had never questioned this. He only felt the result. After a confrontation that cost him months of work, Aiden sat alone longer than usual. No phone, no distraction. Earlier that day, a mentor had said something that stayed with him. You keep bringing fire to problems that require clarity. At first, the sentence irritated him. Then it unsettled him. He began replaying past situations, not to defend himself, but to observe. That was when the pattern became obvious. Anger arrived quickly. Clarity arrived too late. Aiden did not search for Miyamoto Musashi. He stumbled into him. A small bookstore. A thin, worn book. The Book of 5 Rings. One sentence stopped him. The controlling of the mind is difficult, but it is the foundation of true victory. Musashi had lived in a world where every mistake could cost his life. And yet he prioritized mental discipline above strength or speed. Not emotionlessness, control. Aiden realized something uncomfortable. If a warrior who lived by the sword feared emotional reaction, what excuse did he have? Musashi wrote that emotion reveals openings. Anger tells others exactly where you are vulnerable. where you feel entitled, where your ego demands defense. Aiden saw himself clearly. Insult him and he reacted, dismiss him and he argued, interrupt him and he escalated. He was not choosing his behavior. He was being pulled. Readable men are controllable men. Anger was not power. It was exposure. Slowly, another truth surfaced. Aiden's anger was not caused by events. It was caused by assumptions. He assumed fairness. He assumed respect. He assumed cooperation. Reality never agreed to these terms. Musashi warned against attachment. The Stoics warned against false judgment. Different traditions, same truth. The world does not owe you alignment. Anger appears when you demand it anyway. Chapter 2. The discipline that changes everything. Most people try to control anger. They suppress it, they justify it, they distract themselves from it. None of it works. Control implies resistance. Resistance keeps the pattern alive. Musashi did not control emotion. He removed the conditions that produced it. That distinction changed everything. Aiden introduced one discipline. He stopped reacting immediately. Not forever, just not instantly. Between stimulus and response, he inserted space. He noticed the tightening chest, the urge to respond, the pressure to defend, and he waited. In that pause, anger lost authority. It was not a command, it was an impulse. Impulses can be ignored. Inspired by Musashi's rejection of comfort, Aiden practiced voluntary discomfort. Cold showers, early mornings, less stimulation, silence during meals, walks without distraction, not punishment, training. A comfortable mind becomes fragile. A trained mind becomes calm. As entitlement faded, anger lost its fuel. The real test was small. A dismissive tone, a subtle slight. Old Aiden would have reacted immediately. This time he paused. He spoke clearly, calmly, without urgency. The situation dissolved. Authority did not come from dominance. It came from composure. For the first time, Aiden felt real power. Chapter 3. Becoming Unprovocable. Musashi wrote about emptiness, not numbness, not apathy, a mind free from unnecessary reaction. Aiden practiced asking simple questions. What is actually happening? What am I assuming? What response is useful? What emotion is waste? Anger no longer ruled him. It informed him. The last enemy was ego, the need to be right, the need to be respected, the need to defend an image. Musashi detached from reputation. Aiden followed. A man with nothing to defend cannot be provoked. Over time, Aiden changed. He responded instead of reacting, observed instead of escalating. Noise lost its power. The man who cannot be provoked cannot be controlled. Aiden distilled everything into a simple code. Expect less, assume nothing, pause before reacting, guard attention, choose discomfort, detach from ego, avoid imaginary battles. Anger did not disappear because it was fought. It disappeared because it was understood. True strength is not the absence of emotion. It is the absence of compulsion. And that is how anger ends.